Do you experience that your knees are shaking? Parang hindi kayo makatayo ng diretso dahil nanginginig ang inyong mga tuhod. Hindi dahil sa rayuma, kundi dahil sa kaba. Ayan, sabi naman ni Rose Ann, super, lalo na kapag hindi ka sigurado sa topic. Okay. Alright. Muscle aches and other pains. Minsan itong kamay mo parang wala ng energy. Okay. Next. Number 6. Nangyayari din to. Cha, can you read this, please? Number 6.
Headache, lightheadedness. Number 6.
Thank you, Cha. So, ito na yung start. Parang feeling mo lalagnatin ka, sumasakit yung ulo mo. Di mo alam kung kailangan mo bang mag-biogesic. Okay? So, di mo alam. Sometimes we need a good stress to enhance our energies and feel more motivated. That's correct. Pero pag sobra-sobra na, ito yung mangyayari. Okay? Number 7 is irritability. Ayaw mong maistorbo. So, kung sino man yung istorbo sa'yo, while you are preparing or while you are waiting, sabi naman ni Abs, ako yan. While you are preparing and someone disturbs you, you get irritated. So, sometimes yung recipient ng message, sometimes they would think suplada ka, pero hindi nila alam, you are just anxious for for your presentation, not to the person. So, irritable. Okay? Next, number 8. Pabasa ako, Jessa.
Of guilt and hopelessness.
Thank you, Jess. Yun, kahit nag-prepare ka na, you will still feel inadequate. Feeling mo pa rin, parang kulang pa din. Ay, hindi ako kasing galing ni so I don't think I can do this. Now, let me just give you a quick tip about this, team. I need you to avoid saying the negative things. It's given that negative thoughts, positive or negative thoughts, come and go. Okay? Given na yan. Hindi mo mapipigilan yan dahil tao lang tayo. Thoughts will come and go, lalo na negative thoughts. Now, wag mong bibigyan buhay by not speaking about those negative thoughts. So instead, you support yourself. Before you present, look at yourself in the mirror and say, you are not perfect. For example, ako si Jessa. Sasabihin ko, Jessa, hindi ka perfectong tao. You are not a perfect employee. At the same time, gagawin mo ang iyong best. Gagawin mo ang iyong lahat para maintindihan nila ang sinasabi mo. Para maintindihan nila ang message mo. Okay? Kayang-kaya mo yan. Kung ano yung makakaya mo, kayang-kaya mo yan. Right? You practice, you prepared, you are going to do this. The very first person who should encourage yourself is you. If you rely your motivation on other people, madidismaya ka lang. Because they are not there 24/7 to motivate you. Ikaw dapat ang nagsumusuporta sa sarili mo. You should be the very first person who should support yourself and avoid beating yourself up. What do I mean by beating yourself up? Kinakabahan ka na nga, pero ganito pa sinasabi mo, ano ba yan? Hindi ko to kaya. Ano ba yan? Ang kinakabahan ako, ganyan, ganyan. See? Your body is now trying its best to perform, but your words, you're not cooperating. Your words are against it. So, avoid that. We cannot really say na positive thoughts lang tayo lagi. Accept na merong mga negative thoughts, but do not say it. Do not verbalize it. Pag may negative thoughts, easy ka lang. Chill. Sabihin mo, look at yourself in the mirror and say, gagawin mo lahat para maintindihan nila yung sinasabi mo. You are here to help your audience. You are here to support them. You do your best. Okay? You get my point? Everyone? Kayo dapat You should be the very first person who should do this to yourself. Now, when you are anxious or nervous, you have difficulty concentrating. So, this is one of the symptoms. So that's why sometimes naiiba yung pinag-uusapan ninyo kasi may iniisip ka talaga na importante, and that is your presentation. Okay. Last but not the least, ito yung feeling mo na lalagnatin ka na. Have you experienced this? Parang feeling mo, nako, lalagnatin ako. Right? But don't say it. Have you felt na, I feel warmer, I'm about to present, I just dove in a hot water. Para ko pinaliguan ng mainit na tubig. You feel warm. Okay. So, those are the symptoms of anxiety, and maybe a few of those symptoms ay naranasan niyo na. Okay? But what really are the sources of fear? Now, the first source of fear is this. Let's talk about it. Alvin, can you read the first source of fear?
Fear of failure.
Correct. Thank you, Alvin. Yes, fear of failure. Takot tayo na magkamali. All right? Well, the fact is, while you are living here on earth, you will continue to make mistakes. Okay? So, at this point, I'd like you to start talking to yourself and encourage yourself na okay lang yan. Kung magkamali ka, that's okay. You learn from it. You you take the learnings from that experience, get up, move on, and improve it. That's how you should do it. Hindi yung na-stuck ka na doon sa failure na part. And it's like you are in a deep pit at hindi ka na makalabas. Right? It's okay if you make mistakes. You can just correct it. As long as you live, you can correct it. And as long as you learn from those mistakes, those things become gold, valuable experience. Are we good? So fear of failure is another source of fear. So accept it. It's okay to make mistakes. I'm alive. I am moving on. As simple as that. Okay. Another source of fear is this. Mary Chris, can you read this for us?
Fear of being judged.
That's right. Thank you, Mary Chris. Yes, some people would think, naku, you might think, naku, nandun yung mga boss ko. When I'm going to present, yung boss ko andun. Naku, baka ikumpara ako kay ganito, ganyan. Naku, baka baka hindi maganda yung skin ko. Or, tama ba yung damit ko? Alright? Well, it's given that you must look professional. At the same time, do not overthink that people are thinking about you too much. In reality, no one will pay attention to those tiny things. What they will pay attention about is the message of your topic. I would like to say it again. What others think about you or think of you is none of your business. So, kanino ka ba maniniwala? Doon sa mga taong pinag-uusapan ka dahil marami kang mga negativity? Or doon sa mga taong nakakapagbigay sa'yo ng constructive feedback at alam mo mag-i-improve ka dahil gusto lang nilang mag-improve ka din. So you choose, right? You should know who those quality people are in your life. Stay away from toxic people, right? Don't be afraid if they say things about you. Bibig nila yan. Those are their thoughts. Let them be. Just focus on your improvement and focus on the things that you you can develop, right? In order for you to become a better presenter. So, for example, you are going to submit after the 2 day training. You will be submitting a presentation, right? With a PowerPoint slide. You need to make sure that you submit that so that you can receive feedback from your trainers. All right? We want what's best for you. We want to look at your work in an objective manner, right? So that's why I would say we are part of those quality people in your career. Instead of you listening to your family, some family can be negative. Some friends can be negative. So instead of focusing on the negativity, on the negative things that people share about you, why don't you focus on the things that you can improve on? Focus on the people that can help you. All right? Another source of fear is this fear of the unknown. Maybe this is a sign, this training is a sign that you take a little bit of risk in your career. If your boss will give you an assignment, say a speaking engagement, a presentation, if your boss will give you a presentation, but then perhaps it's unfamiliar, so instead of saying, ay, ayoko po niyan, hindi ko po linya yan, why don't you change your response? Okay? Why don't you say, boss, this is the first time that I'm going to do this. Um, can you help me if in case I have questions while I'm working on this? And your boss, I'm sure your boss will say, sure, sure. You can just shoot me an email. Okay? So, outcome. Regardless of what the outcome is, I am sure that you have improved professionally. It may not be perfect, but there is an improvement. You will improve when you take little risks. So starting today, maybe let's stop saying no to some assignments, but hindi naman lahat yes. Okay? You should also know um, your limitations. Sabi ni Romel, the fear of the unknown tapos may sad face. Yes. Di naman talaga natin alam kung ano yung future. Pero why do we still live each day with a smile and with so much hope that everything's going to be just fine? Right? You know why? Because that's the beauty of life. That makes our life good. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know what's going to happen 2 days from now, weeks from now, or years from now. Fear of the unknown. We don't know what's going to happen to your presentation, but you sure are going to do your best in order for your presentation to be satisfactory. In order for you to say, ginawa ko yan. So, um, expected ko na, best yung ginawa ko. I expect na merong good points na masasabi ang aking mga trainer. At the same time, siguro may mga bagay na hindi ko pa alam na kailangan kong baguhin. I'm sure meron akong areas of improvement. Try it even if you do not know really the outcome. Do it in order for you to really know the outcome. So starting today, take a little bit of risk. Fine. Gusto mo sa safe zone? Sige, dyan ka lang. Dyan ka sa safe zone mo. Huwag kang mag-submit ng presentation. Fine. Pero, sino yung kawawa? Sino yung walang na-receive na input, na feedback? Siyempre, ikaw. So if you stay in the safe and comfort zone, well, you will be safe and secure, but you will not grow. Is that clear for everyone? Given na to eh. Fear of the unknown, hindi naman talaga natin alam kung ano yung mangyayari mamaya, bukas, sumakalawa. But we still take the risk. We still do what we can today. That's why we are in this training. We still do what we can. Right? Who knows? We will improve professionally. We will improve uh, personally. We will improve our personal life and our career. Are we good?